Well, they're at it again. Tesla misses earnings, Google beats earnings, yet the whole market is down yet again. Hey guys, Corey here. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time, be sure to subscribe, tap the bell so you know when I post new content that's epic, just like this. And if you give me a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it. You see, market manipulators are at it again. Google beat earnings. They beat the guidance, they beat the earnings estimate, EPS, overall revenue, and their forward-looking statements and guidance was also good. And although Google made a decent run up, it closed below the end of day 4 p.m. prior to earnings. So that is a little bit odd. Well, we look at Tesla, it dropped $25 or almost $25. Then it pulled back up a little bit, but it's basically down $20. There is a lot of fear in the market, emotions going crazy, market manipulators, market makers, hedge funds, everybody's sandbagging the stocks. AMD is down, Nvidia is down, Google's down, Tesla's down. It's just crazy. But like, this is an ongoing thing. Emotions and expectations are very important in the market. And it just so happens to be that emotions is a big part of my training course, teaching you guys to understand the proper mindset so that you're not fearful when you shouldn't be, and instead you are greedy. And the same goes for the opposite. When everyone's being greedy, you're supposed to be fearful. So if you guys are looking to improve your financial health, whether you're a beginner or you're intermediate and you're just looking to improve or start from the beginning, you want financial freedom, you want to get better with options and trading, I have a full training course, one-on-one coaching, and Discord with trade alerts to help you improve your trading and overall achieve your financial freedom and the goals that you've set out for yourself. And I would love to help you achieve that. See, I told myself when I achieved financial freedom that I would spend my time helping others achieve the same goals. For many years, I was broke, almost completely bankrupt. However, once I figured out the system and went to college and got a degree in finance and started getting better, I was able to achieve my goals and live the financial freedom that I ultimately wanted. I can buy different cars that I enjoy, buy my kids things they want. I also bought a new house, and I also am able to get my kids things that at one point in time I thought may be impossible, like vacations, dirt bikes. I put in a new swimming pool in my house. If I need a new car, at the end of the year I decide I want to trade in and just enjoy life and get a new vehicle, I can do that. I achieved that financial freedom, and I really want to help you achieve the same financial freedom. So if you guys are looking to improve your investing and your trading, even if you're a beginner and you're starting from scratch, I would love to help you achieve your goals. I have full training, one-on-one coaching, as well as Discord. And I launched my masterclass boot camp. It filled up in a matter of 3 days. So I had to launch another masterclass boot camp for August. And I only have 3 spots available for that. So if you guys want to sign up for the coaching and the Discord at any time, you can do so at investwithcorey.com, right there on the screen or in the information box below. I hope to speak with you soon, as I want to help you out with your goals. So the market is looking pretty grim right now, and it's been on a constant reversal for the past week. Market manipulators are sandbagging and putting in these monster orders. Let's say on Nvidia today, I saw like 50 million shares right around $124. We could barely get past that. It was like $124.75. And then after that, the price just starts tanking and going back down to 123. And then after Tesla had, missed their earnings, Nvidia just continues to go down. The same with AMD, the same with Google. And there's a lot of sympathetic moves in the market alongside Tesla. So I'm not really sure what's going on there, but there's a lot of sandbagging, a lot of manipulation. Nvidia, AMD, they're both going to run. Google, I believe, along with Amazon, all going to run in the next week, especially with Microsoft and AMD earnings next week, Tuesday, July 30th. So really, if you're holding Nvidia, AMD, Microsoft, Meta, maybe even Netflix, Taiwan Semiconductor, these are all great stocks that I would hold on to. I'm also looking at Wayfair. I'm up on that. Wayfair is going to jump up to around $56 to $58 on earnings, or pretty close to it. It's already on the move. Square is doing pretty decently. PayPal earnings are also coming up. Nvidia's earnings are in August. And there's a few other stocks that are doing pretty good. VRT is looking pretty good. Starbucks is now holding at $76. Nike's moved up a little bit. It looked like we were in recovery, but Tesla earnings tanked everything. And there's a lot of manipulation in the market. And I'm telling you, you have to be greedy when there's fear. And there's a lot of fear right now. When there's a lot of greed, you definitely want to be fearful, which is really honestly the most logical way to look at it. Warren Buffett said it. When stocks are reaching all-time highs, highs and everybody's greedy and buying it up, it's time to get out. Then when the price tanks and everybody's fearful and the price keeps coming down, that's when it's time to be greedy and add to your position. And it makes total sense. Warren Buffett is simply saying, buy at the bottom, sell at the top. Because right now, it's natural instinct to buy near the top and sell near the bottom. And the reason this is because we don't want to buy it while it's going down. We think it's going to keep going lower. Then when it starts reversing, we're hesitant to get in. We got to wait for some sort of confirmation as it starts going up and up and up. Then we start buying in. Then it's already made most of its move. And then when it starts to come back down, we're greedy and don't want to lose on the trade. We don't want to lose profits. So we keep holding and holding until we finally let go. And then we get out near the bottom. This is happening all the time. I'm sure you've had this happen to you in the past. You get into a contract, you buy calls or puts, or you buy shares, and then the price starts going down. You're praying it's going to go up, and it doesn't. You get out for a loss. Then as soon as you get out, within a day or two, maybe a couple of days, the price goes up and you missed out on all those profits. And then when you get into a winning situation, you don't let it run. You're up 5-10%. You're like, I'm just going to get out. I can't do this. I got to get out. I could lose money. I need to get out right now. Poof, you hit the sell button and then it runs 50%. You got out at 5 or 10%. You see, you're not letting your winners run and you're not cutting your losers. You're letting your losers run. You're cutting your winners when it should be the exact opposite. Cut your losers and let your winners run. This is natural. Greed kicks in, so you don't want to lose money. Fear kicks in, so you don't get in soon enough. You got to reverse this. When the stock is falling, constantly falling, and it starts to slow down and hit some resistance, buy. If it falls more, dollar cost average. When the stock starts to run, get out near the top. Let it run. Just let it run. Sell calls. Make your profits. Right now, they are stop loss hunting and sandbagging. And believe me when I tell you, they can see stop losses. When you see a 20% stop loss or you set a 20% stop loss on a call or a put you're getting into, they can see that. And what happens is they sandbag, the price goes down, it stops you out, so you sell. Then everyone else gets stopped out and they sell and the price just keeps coming down. Then they start gobbling it up and then the price skyrockets and everybody misses out. This is sandbagging, stop loss hunting, and manipulation. Don't let this work on you. Stay mentally strong and stay in your stocks and do not get shaken out. This is a shakeout. How does Google drop $6 because Tesla missed earnings? This makes no sense. Then Tesla started reversing and recovering. This was the most bizarre earnings I've seen in a long time. Let me show you how to sell some puts on Nvidia, AMD, and Tesla so you can get into these stocks right now, or you can just outright buy the shares if you want to. So right here, I'm going to show you guys the chart. Look at Google. Google beat the earnings by 2.64% and revenue 0.62%. The price was dropping. I got in, it went up. I got out, and then it dropped. Bam. All the way down it goes. Sound like Emeril Lagasse here. Bam. But in any case, it looks like everybody was getting in right around 177. It came up, everybody took profits, and we're back down to the 177 range. I am not bearish on Google at all. I would buy it right now, or you can sell 180 puts just to get in. With Tesla, I am a little bearish. I feel like Tesla is definitely going to drop to like the 213, 210, maybe even 180 or 190, but I think we're going to 210 or 200. I really do. At least short term here, I believe we're going to recover a bit, then drop, recover, drop, and consolidate around 200. That's where I might make my entry. Tesla missed earnings, which really sucks. They missed by a decent amount. Their revenue was good, but their EPS wasn't. And because their revenue beat and the EPS didn't, I feel like it's not as bad. I feel like, you know, if Tesla was to drop to 180, 190, or even 200, I'm all in. Now, Google, on the other hand, they beat both. So I'm just straight up buy on Google. It might drop a little bit, which is why I'm recommending selling 177 or 180 put. This way, you're going to collect a couple $100 if you go 10 days out. If we look at Nvidia, we've consolidated up around the 124. We've almost completely filled this gap, and you're seeing it move right along my head and shoulders pattern. It's going to come back up, consolidate. We're going to have a little bit of a run here with AMD and Microsoft earnings on Tuesday, or this upcoming Tuesday. So everything's looking pretty good, but the markets are heavily manipulated. So let's go ahead and go to Robinhood. We're going to go over to Google because I'm really, really bullish on Google in the next month or two. I don't fear this drop at all. We can clearly see everybody everybody's buying Google. Hedge funds are still buying it. Insiders are equally buying. A little bit of selling, but Robinhood, there's a lot of retail traders buying. It's a 75% out of 63 ratings is a buy, which is really good. 179 fair value, which is right where it's at. They're beating the estimate, so it's not a bad play at all. So what I would do is I'm going to click on sell put. We can go out 3 days this week if you want to be a little bit safer. These are going to update in the morning, so the theta is not going to be the same. Delta is not going to be the same. IV and Vega won't be the same. This contract will probably be worth $150 tomorrow morning, but realistically, I would expect, to make about $150 to $200 on these contracts, which means your break even will be about 177 if you sell a 180, and if you sell a 177, it'll be about 176. So I would probably go out 10 days to next Friday and sell a 175 or 177. These will get you about $300, giving you a break even of 174. I would definitely say that is doable because Google dropping below 170 is highly unlikely. And if it does, you're selling puts, you can roll out and down. And by the time you get into September, your break even's 165-ish, 167.50-ish. And at that point, you're still at a really good position because then you can start selling covered calls to get out. I really think Google is really strong right now. And the same thing with AMD's earnings next week. With Tesla, I just wouldn't touch Tesla right now. I really wouldn't. I'm going to wait to see what happens with that. So we're going to go here and click on sell puts. Going to go out 10 days and you'll see 177.50 says 390, delta of like 36. It's probably after IV Crush and Vega tomorrow, or when you see this video, it'll have long happened, but it'll probably be somewhere around 200, maybe 250. And you could sell a 177 for like about $250, $300. 175 will get you probably 225 or 200, but the delta's 31. I realistically would sell a couple of 175s for next week. Delta's 31. Totally safe when you're selling cash secured puts. I would even go with a 182 at a 49 delta. You'll get a sign next week probably, or maybe not. But if you do, this will be closer to almost $400 or 400 plus, which gives you a break even price of 176. And I don't see Google going much below 176 or 175. So this is a very good play for Google, in my opinion. If we go back to the chart on Google, I realistically think that 177.50 being right there, 175 being right here, or you could sell 180 right here going 10 days out. It's got to have a little bit of a recovery. I think 177.50 is where it's at. 175 being very safe. I would go with one of these two unless you're really aggressive and want that juicy premium. I mean, everybody wants juicy premium, right? Google's going to go down. Give me your money. Give me your money. You know it's going to go down. It's definitely going to go down. Of course it is. Give me your money. Thank you very much. I will collect your juicy premium all day. I'm going to take your money to enter stocks. Of course, I'm going to use your money to do it. I'm going to make money off you. And then when I get in the stock, I'm just going to sell it for more than I paid for it. That's the name of the game, right? But 177.50 or 175 is good to get into Google. Google did really good. Tesla, I'm really not too fond of at this particular point in time. You see, guys, the markets are really heavily manipulated, and you really have to understand the manipulation going on. When things are greedy, you want to be fearful. And when things are fearful and everyone's in panic mode, you want to buy and be greedy. And right now, Google looks like there's some fear setting in, even though they beat the revenue and the EPS earnings estimates, as well as their future projected and forecast guidance looks very strong. So Google ultimately is a buy. NVIDIA is ultimately a buy. So is AMD. These are AI chip stocks. They're long-term buy, like at least until 2026, according to TSM Taiwan Semiconductor. So ultimately, even with all this manipulation in the market, don't let them shake you out. Don't let Tesla missing earnings shake you out of chip and AI tech stocks, because ultimately what all these hedge funds and market makers are trying to do is shake you out of your tech stocks like NVIDIA, TSM, AMD, Amazon, Google, Meta, and Netflix. They want you out, and you need to stay strong and hold so that when the gains are here to be had, you are making profits. Thanks so much, guys, for being here. Really appreciate you. Be sure to subscribe, tap that bell so you don't miss epic content just like this. And of course, give me a thumbs up as it greatly helps the channel and it makes you a really nice person. It makes me feel better. If you guys are a beginner trader, or maybe you have a little bit of experience, but you just want to get better with options, investing, trading, charting, technical analysis, and you just want to do better and achieve your financial goals, I am here for you. I offer one-on-one coaching, full training course, and Discord. You guys can sign up at any time. It's what drives me. I am ultimately passionate about helping you achieve your financial freedom that you ultimately deserve. You can do so at investwithcorey.com right there on the screen or in the information box below. I launched a masterclass boot camp. It filled up in 3 days. I launched another masterclass boot camp, and there's only 3 spots available. So if that interests you guys, 6 straight weeks of one-on-one advanced coaching. You guys can sign up for that as well. I look forward to speaking with you and helping you on your journey. Hey, this video is over, but don't worry, guys. I picked out another video just for for you. And that video is right here. Click the video. I'm over there waiting for you guys. And remember, until the next video, let's grow our wealth together. Take care, guys. You're still here? I'm over there waiting for you. Click on it. I'm in 2 places at once. Well, maybe 3, maybe 4. Who knows? I know I'm over there too. You guys should check it out, and I'll see you over there.